Is it worth doing therapy for this issue? Free therapy? Yeah, get it. It's free. Use it while you've got it. Get the free therapy. It's bound to sow some good from day one. If not for driving anxiety, for something else. Take advantage of that free therapy. Therapy isn't just for trauma. A therapist can help you be more confident, or anything like that you want to work on, or navigate relationships better, or help you not be nervous for a job interview, or in your case, get you to a point you aren't scared driving. I'm sorry driving makes you feel that way. If you go to therapy, they should be able to help. Might as well try a defensive driving course. My wife and son recently did one. I think helps a bit. 100% get it. I think everyone should go to therapy whether or not you have a problem. There is always something you can improve on. As far as specifically with the car, you will get more comfortable over time, but therapy will most likely speed that up. If you have free therapy, you should absolutely take advantage. A good number of folks who need therapy don't seek it out because of cost. So you'd be crazy to pass up the opportunity. It is hard for us to know if this is an issue where you need therapy or you simply need more practice with an instructor to feel comfortable behind the wheel. Anxiety is funny like that. A lot of times it is debilitating. But it also helps us to know when we aren't fully prepared for something. I would be anxious if you stuck me in the cockpit of a 737 full of passengers. I don't need therapy for that. I need to get my 737 rating and check ride. I then need to fly with more experienced captains. Then, by the time I am ready to run the show, the anxiety is much abated. Only you can tell. Is your anxiety only focused on driving? Or are you anxious about many other things inappropriately? If it is the latter, get therapy. If it is the former, get to practicing. Going to therapy is always good, and I think it's the right choice in your case to overcome this issue. It's also free in your uni, so go for it. It can only be good. It's brave of you. Most people choose not to go to therapy because they think it's useless. I wish you the best. Get the therapy for sure, but you only have a learners and have already had a few incidents. Not sure what you mean here. If no accidents, you likely should take a driving course. Yeah, therapy could help. It's going to take you just forcing yourself to do it. First in less stressful environments. Then work your way up. In many areas, not driving isn't really an option. So it's worth becoming comfortable with. If you're worried about other drivers, just make sure that you drive defensively. Predict and prepare for any possible other drivers' shenanigans. Please get the therapy. I was limited by a fear of driving for years, and while slowly getting more practice in low pressure driving situations is what helped me the most. A therapist can give you some concrete tools that will help. Relaxation exercises, tools to help you cope with your anxiety, etc. If I can get back on the road, anyone can. You got this. Free therapy is always a yes, because regular therapy can run up to $300 an hour. Free therapy. Free therapy. Free therapy. 100% take the therapy. Never a bad thing to talk through any issues. But I also have an alternative. Confidence is a massive part of driving. When I was young, I was so nervous. My dad saw this and took me to an empty large area. A field, abandoned car park, whatever was large, wide and open, and told me to just open her up and get a feel for the car. I was shaking by the end of it. I had never driven that wildly before, but after putting myself out of my comfort zone, the roads seemed so much less daunting. Just a thought. Everyone's different and might not change a thing. Oh, he also gave me the other handy piece of advice. Oh son, if you crash, it's not the end of the world. That's why we have insurance. Just make sure you always wear your seatbelt. I have my license, and I have for years now, and I still am afraid of driving. Absolutely worth exploring in therapy. Therapy gives you the tools to help you get through the moments that ordinarily disrupt you from living your life normally. A therapist will be able to walk you through what is going on in your mind and achieve mindfulness over your mental state and reactions to the world around you. You could potentially just save yourself a lot of time by having someone with an objective perspective guide you through the process rather than toiling indefinitely on your own. Therapy is the best gift you can give yourself. Yes to the therapy. Also, you could do more driving lessons at a driving school just to build back up your confidence. The instructors often have their own breaks and stuff, and they are experienced and comfortable being with panicky people. As others have said, definitely yes. Ignoring a reaction like that will not make it go away. They will usually always come back in the end. The sooner trauma is dealt with, even milder traumatic situations with traffic, the quicker it will be resolved. Adding years to it will only make it much harder to deal with later, and take longer and more therapy $. Also be aware that, while driving, traffic may appear to be the cause at this time, it may be other things in your life giving you anxiety and stress. And driving is where you feel it, but doesn't necessarily mean it's the primary source. Therapy will sort that out.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.